What's up? It's time for last minute betting with the Sports Nuts. Bob and Mike here with your quick fix for sports betting today. Folks, we're looking for content creators for OddsJam, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all social media outlets. Email me, Bob at oddsjam.com, or you can email Mike at oddsjam.com. Don't email both of us, though, all right? I mean it. All right. BetMGM and PointsBet sign-up bonuses are below, along with the Underdog Fantasy and Thrive Fantasy deposit match. I'm all excited. I've already started off on a winning note today. Mike, it's huge. I got a risk-free up to $25 bet on BetMGM, and I threw it on the United States, and they won, and I'm $25 richer right now. So there you go.
Good for you, Bob. Good for you. And yes, Stephen Batson. USA, indeed. So good stuff there. USA is able to advance here, Bob.
Also, a morning coffee pick, Mike. And Stephen and Adam McLean were both on that this morning.
Great call, guys. Great call. And Bob, thanks you very much for.
Yes, I'll take that any day of the week, man. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you know what, Mike? They follow our plays. So, last year when you were hotter than a firecracker in NBA player props, and I'm telling you, man, that's about as hot as I've seen anybody in player props. These guys were making money off of you like crazy.
Well, Bob, we hit a parlay last night, 2-leg parlay. Unfortunately, I wasn't on the show. I would have shared with you all my NHL parlay. I'm assuming Bob probably didn't get around to that, did you?
No, never even crossed my mind, actually. Sorry. By the way, Adam McLean.
I do an article on OddsJam every freaking day, and that's the kind of work I put in for you to. Wow, Bob.
My mistake. I'm sorry.
Man,
I apologize.
I'm gonna have to let this known to the boss man what we got going on here. Have him straighten you out.
Adam and I actually have a call. He's going to be on a call with me, and we'll be talking some OddsJam stuff here. So thank you, Adam. Before we go any further, we are going to discuss, or at least promote, the fact that you and I are on fire last week, guys, in all of our anytime touchdown videos. Okay, with all of the NFL games, we had 12 anytime touchdown scores. I don't know what to tell you. That's pretty darn good. And let me tell you Bob, let me tell you what I think anytime touchdown is like. It's like when we were picking player RBIs in baseball, and it's money. Because when Sam Darnold got in the end zone, baby, for plus 480, I was cooking. Whoo! All right.
Yeah, good stuff. And I did my video, and I had Kenneth Walker, and I know that was a little bit juiced. I thought about 2+ touchdowns for him. He ended up having 2 because he's been hot. I mentioned it in my video. The guy has been an end zone machine. We went on ahead and took him, took Keenan Allen, took James Conner, took Pacheco from the Chiefs. It was a pretty good week for anytime touchdown scores for us. Last Monday night game, Arizona San Fran. I had both of those. I had Kittle and James Conner hit that, luckily. So we've been a little hot. With them.
Let's talk about that last night. Who had 2 last night? That'd be me.
Yeah.
Not Harrison.
Now, my only problem with that is I don't know why you went for 3.
I just had to give it a shot.
Okay, fair enough.
Like rolling the dice, man. Yeah. I know there's only 2 die, but
sometimes you just got to settle. But hey, no, I'm kidding. That's all. That's all good. That's all good. He hit 2. So
really, why the video, Mike, was too short. So I figured, I better, it's too short because the thing is that there's no perfect line. There's no pinnacle line on that.
Okay? No, I mean, you're just looking at the average odds across the board, and then you're going with a hunch of who you think is going to find the end zone. Right. You know, you do a little bit of research behind it. I mean, and kind of roll with what you can. Value definitely comes into play for me. It's when hunting for those, it's not necessarily everything I'm looking for, but it is something I'm looking for.
Right. You know what I'm
other than the Kenneth Walker play, although there was okay value on that particular play, got the best odds I could get on it, but I mean, it was a little juiced for an anytime touchdown score. But Bob, I mean, when this guy's scoring at the rate he is, you got to roll with it. So,
you know what I'm ticked off about last night? I did not pull the trigger on Jonathan Taylor. I mentioned it in the video, but it was like minus 160 odds, and I'm just not gonna make a play like that. I think he's gonna score, but I'm not gonna pick, and that's why I picked another one.
Yeah, I mean, Walker was one that I ended up officially going with, but I mean, Pittman was a great call. That was a great call for that to hit that one. Obviously, I liked Najee Harris too. I think had I done that video, Bob, I probably would have rolled with the backs, Harris and Taylor. I probably would have settled for even that minus 160. So credit to you for that.
Woo! I got credit. Holy crap!
Oh, absolutely. Bob, let's give out a free play here real quick in the NBA since we got the NBA coming up. Bob, believe it or not, I'm going with a team that tonight that I'm going to go with the Portland Trail Blazers, Bob, the cover on that spread. I know you said you had some value on the Clippers earlier that you found. But look, no Paul George, Kawhi Leonard questionable. Don't know if he'll play. Portland has been solid ATS on the year, 13-7. They've played okay without Lillard, actually pretty well, all things considered. They've been good for me. I'm going to go to Portland with only 3 games tonight. Not a great slate. Not a great slate for me. Nothing I'm too thrilled about. But, Bob, I think I'm going to roll with the Portland Trail Blazers. And let's do some line shopping here and see what we can find that at. You know, the line looks like it's set at minus 3.5. We'll see if we can find any value on maybe minus 3.
Yeah. You know, we went with the Clippers plus 5.5 on morning coffee. But if I have to give out a play here, which I'm going to, honestly, Mike, I'm going to go with I think I'm going to go with the under in this game.
Okay, yeah, I would roll with that for sure.
It's 211.5. So it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, minus 3.5 is going to be our best option here on the spread. Yeah, minus 3.5. I think I'm going to roll with it, Bob. Portland has come through for me. They're at home. I'll roll with that. Now, Bob, let me finish.
Okay. Well, you got to scroll down to my bet.
Well, we'll get to that. We're going to get to our article on OddsJam, the website. Oh, yeah. And we're going to go with the Canadians on the money line tonight, Bob.
Good.
Pretty good value. Pretty good value for them at home.
Yes.
And we're going with the Winnipeg Jets over the Avalanche, man.
Gosh, darn it, Mike.
You don't like it, huh?
No, you're against my hockey pick there. I'm on Montreal, but I just I can't go with the Jets here. I think the Avs are going to get the job done.
Bob, you'll see it right here. You know, Winnipeg, they've won 6 out of their last 7 at home, Bob. They're good at home. They're good at home. It's at home. Plus odds for a team that's really good at home. They beat Colorado earlier in the year in Colorado. So I'm rolling with it. I like the way the Jets have been playing. I don't think people are really buying into them a whole lot, but I'm rolling with it.
All right. You wanted me to give you my pick, and I want you to show my pick, which is under 211.5, minus 107 on points bet. I'm going to go ahead and take that play. I think that's the play. A little concerning because it is such a low number. Wish it was 220. But it's not. I'm going to hit it anyway.
I think we can roll with that. We got Portland without Lillard. You've got injuries with the Clippers. No Paul George for them.
Right.
I don't know if Kawhi does play or not, but I don't. Even if he does, I think this under can still be safe. I like it. So,
all right. I want to throw something at you here real quick. I know you want to get to your bets and what have you, but I want to ask you a question very quickly here, and I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh gosh.
When you're doing the PRAs, okay, do you think that star players are more likely to hit overs or some of the other players? You
got to look at what that player offers besides just scoring, rebounding, assists. What are their numbers like there? If it's a guy that if you got a guy like Luka, yeah, you're gonna probably want to go with a lot of anytime you find value on him on an over on a PRA, you're gonna want to jump on that because he can do it all. He can score, he can dish it out, he can rebound. You want to take a look at what the other thing that they can do besides just score is. That would help carry an over on that PRA. So it depends on who the guy is. Is he just a scorer? Is that a guy who is the majority of those points from that PRA? Are they going to come from just their scoring, or are they solid in the rebounding aspect and in the assist category to help carry that too? So
good answer. Now I'm going to.
Now you cut me off, man. You're
no. Just listen. I'm trying to get to where I want to get to. So with that being said, Mike. Now my question is: do you think the books have really caught on to what the number is? Because
100%.
You think so?
Yeah, Bob. When with these PRAs. I look for some value completely on those because the books are gonna be onto that. They adjust to that sort of stuff. But anytime I can find value on a star, on an over, and it's a guy that can do a number of different things, I'm gonna jump on it. So anyway, let's jump into what we can look at now for positive EV wise. Let's see. Nothing standing out here.
Oh, Mike, there's a butterfly.
Yeah, I see this Maryland one. A little worried about hitting that many of them this late, though. I think I would be willing to take.
It's minus 14, minus 13 and a half, minus 12.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go. I'm all right on the butterfly there, Bob. I'm gonna roll with. Because Louisville's been bad. They're a bad team.
I know. Yeah.
They're a bad team. So very, very confident and comfortable with this pick. And the value on this minus 12 I love because I'm getting it at minus 10 and PointsBet is evenly priced both of these sides. Louisville plus 12, Maryland on the minus 12. They've evenly priced that. And look at DraftKings. They've got this at minus 155. So that's just one book. Now look at Pinnacle. Pinnacle's at minus 130 on this play. You even got Bet Rivers and Barstool who are minus 118. This has got really good value on it, Bob. I'm going to hammer this for a full unit. Maryland minus 12. Even last minute here, I really like this bet.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. That minus 14 and a half is plus 130 and the minus 12. So I could put a unit on the minus 12. I'm butterflying this, man.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's see what happens with it. We'll find out. Should I have butterflied it? Or should I, let's do it because I need to get some bets out anyway here. I got PointsBet pulled up. I've been finding a lot of bets on PointsBet here lately. So definitely always have that app up. I put a full unit on the minus 12. I guess the minus 13 and a half. I'll put 3/4 of a unit on that 50.
There's a minus 12 and a half, Tim.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Okay. So hang on. Let me lock these in and all that great stuff here. Minus 12, minus 13 and a half. I don't see a minus. Oh, there's the minus 12 and a half.
Yeah. You going to stay away from the 14.5?
No, I'm gonna go a half a unit on that, Bob.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I'm gonna go a half a unit on that.
Good job. I like it.
Because that plus 130, I really think. I mean, I don't. I just Louisville's not a good team. They're just they're not very good. So
Adam wants to know any action on Flames Panthers tonight. Should be a fun one with Kachuk in town. I've got Flames winning that baby.
I would roll with that. Yeah, I think that you're going to look at a Calgary team wanting to take it to Florida for sure.
Adam says it's tough to turn down a butterfly, Mike.
It is. Calgary's lost 3 in a row. They've got to get up for this one. You've got Florida who's lost a couple in a row, but Calgary has been as of late, losing some tough ones to Pittsburgh and Carolina. I expect them to bounce back. I'll roll with the Flames.
Okay.
All right, let's see if there's anything else out here positive EV wise that we want to hit before we get going. I love that Maryland play. Let's hope this works out for us. That game tips off 6 p.m. Oh, man. Oh, this UC Irvine plus 12.5. Boy, this looks pretty decent, honestly. I mean, average odds for this are minus 120, Bob. That's what Pinnacle prices it at. And then you've got DraftKings and PointsBet have it juiced at minus 130 compared to what everywhere else is given. That minus 105 looks pretty good. San Diego State, pretty good team, huh? Okay, but plus 12.5. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to go 3/4 of a unit on that one.
Okay.
That one tips off 9 p.m. First half point spread, Buccaneers, Saints, early NFL bet to hammer, y'all. Bob, I'm rolling with this. Minus 110. Look at the price on every book across the board. I like looking at everything individually, every book. I compare it to Pinnacle, and then I want to compare it to everywhere else too. And when I see plays like this, I really like them. I'm getting it for minus 110, and this is a play that's favored to hit. So I'm getting it at standard juice minus 110 when everywhere else is pricing it minus 125, at least that I could bet, because we don't have Pinnacle here in Illinois. So my best odds would be minus 125. So, yeah, I like this early NFL bet, Bob. I'm actually going to put a full unit on this one. I want to point out to people, some of these lower percentage positive EV plays are definitely worth hammering some. You can find good value like that play, and just because it's a lower percentage play doesn't mean that it's not a profitable play. I mean, you got to remember, this is Tampa Bay, New Orleans. It's an NFL game. There's a lot of action coming in on this game, so this is a good opportunity to take advantage of good line discrepancy early on. So I like that play.
Let's get to comments here. Neil Green says hello.
How you doing, Neil?
Adam's says, okay, boys, on the Flames. Now, this is Steven in response to your PRA. Usually wind up making a whole spreadsheet when I look at PRAs in detail. After injury news is a good time to look at those. If a superstar player is injured, maybe look at who is going to pick up the slack. Okay?
Sure.
Good.
Yes.
Good advice. Good advice.
Yes, very, very, very good. Very good to add that into to looking at those. Yes, I agree with that 100%.
And I just want to let you know, I just made that bet on PointsBet. Minus 12 is gone now. It just went away.
Yeah.
Minus 12.5 is as good as we can get. But it's still a good bet.
Yeah, look what
I know. I see
first
that.
half point spread minus 7.5 at plus 115. Average odds for that are minus 108.
Wow.
That's trim. Oh, man.
Shoot. I got to jump on that.
Yeah, you better hurry now.
I am.
I don't know if I'm going to get to it quick. I don't have BetMGM. I didn't have BetMGM pulled up on my phone. I'm going to set this one out because I just have a feeling I'm not getting to that quick enough, but that's okay.
Well, you're probably not, and I'm going to get to it quick because I don't have anything else to do here.
Yeah, well, there it is. First half point spread, Maryland -7.5 plus 115. Fair odds are -100 on this play.
Yeah.
Everywhere's evenly priced. Pinnacle slightly favors the side we're on. Actually, FanDuel as well. And everywhere else has got it evenly priced. We get it for plus 115. The Louisville side plus 7.5 is juiced at -140. So, looking at that, look at Louisville plus 7.5. -140.
Wow.
And everywhere else is pricing at -115, -106, -110, -115. I mean, just tremendous line discrepancy on this play. I would jump on that one as well.
How did Louisville get this bad?
It's been a long time coming, huh?
Yeah, no kidding, man.
Wow.
I think they're going to lose by 20.
Well, I don't know about that, but I hope that will make this that'll make this a lot more comfortable. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Very good bet. Yeah, a lot of last minute action here on Maryland that you could probably get in on.
Yes, absolutely. All right. What do you say? You got more?
Bob, that's all I got. I mean, I don't want to hit a ton here last minute. I want to get it some in. I think I hit plenty last minute. You want to get on these? We found a good NFL bet though for those who are just joining. We're going to go with Tampa Bay -1.5 on the first half point spread. Tampa Bay's got to be looking to bounce back after that bad loss to Cleveland. New Orleans, they are what they are. They're just not a good team. So I don't think New Orleans is going to have a lot to get up for other than this is a bit of a rivalry. But if you're Tampa Bay, you've got to come to play and blow this team out. There's just no reason not to. So we'll roll with that.
All right. Don't forget our picks. I've got under 211.5 in the Trailblazers game, and you're taking the Trailblazers given the point.
Yeah, okay. -3.5 on Portland. I'm going to roll with them. Not thrilled about these games necessarily in terms of betting wise. Only 3 games. Lots of good ones in the NHL though, Bob. Golden State, Dallas, definitely an intriguing matchup, but not interested in that one betting it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. That's it for tonight, guys. We're probably Thursday going to move the show a half an hour later. We may go back to 5:30. Not really sure yet. Mike and I will discuss that, but we got something going on Thursday beforehand. We want to make sure that we get it. Did anyone catch which NFL player jumped over someone else on Sunday? They didn't replay it. You see a highlight like that, Mike?
Oh, gosh, who did? I'm trying. I almost think we were watching that game. Man, who was that?
I don't know. I didn't see that. Might have been.
Who it was?
Was it in the Ravens game?
It was a tight end, wasn't it, for Dallas? Was it Thanksgiving?
Oh, so it's been.
No, was it?
That wouldn't have been. Yeah,
that would have been the Thanksgiving game.
No, we'll find it.
Yeah, I want to say it was a tight end. Even thought it was the Bengals. Might have been
Bengals. Okay, yeah, okay, that might have been.
Maybe, but I feel like there was a tight end that did it in that Dallas game.
All right, let's go. See you.
All right.